So I decided to do a voiceover today because I have like 100 minutes of recorded footage. So I am right now measuring out the straps using the dress bodice that I made the bodice from. So I measured out the length of the strap, and turns out that it's exactly the length of the small strap. So I'm just gonna be using that pattern and I don't have to alter it. That is me doing, I guess, looking at the straps, showing you guys the straps. I should have watched this over beforehand. Oh yeah, I'm folding it, and I think I'm trying to explain how I'm going to, like, do the straps, because there's gonna be, like, a ruffle at the edge. So, yeah. And there's my kitty in the background. Anyways, that is me sewing straps. Oh, I think I'm doing the zigzag stitch to keep it from fraying, because the fabric I'm using, it frays quite easily. Not as much as organza or chiffon, but still frays quite a bit. And that is me rethreading my bobbin because I ran out of thread. I do that a lot throughout this project because I use up a lot of thread. I can't believe I don't have to, like, get a new roll of white thread yet. But yeah, I think, yeah, that was me because, like, for some reason the thread went to the bottom, so I had to, like, redo it. But yeah, me threading it. Anyways, how was your guys' day? I hope you guys were having a nice summer. And I hope you guys actually do something fun this summer instead of just, like, I don't know, sewing in your home like a hermit. So yeah. That is me playing around with the thread part, because, like, I'm pretty sure my sewing machine is very old, so it breaks down quite easily. Yeah, we're back to zigzag stitches, I'm pretty sure. Yep, zigzag stitches. I'm zigzag stitching the edges to keep it from fraying, and I know I'm going to, like, do a French seam. I'm gonna, like, flip it on the inside later, but, like, I still like doing a zigzag stitch just in case. No, I don't know. I think that's still the shoulder strap. Yeah. Anyways. More of me sewing, stitching. I can't believe this project took me, like, almost an entire week to do. Because, like, this is future me recording, and, like, I have, like, a bunch of footage, but, like, wow, I am very slow at sewing. Like, it took me one entire day to make the front bodice piece, another day to make the back part, and then another day to, like, make the sleeves, and another day to make the front half of the dress, and then another day to make the back half of the dress. But yeah, I kind of spoiled what the next future videos are going to be about. Anyways, I am hemming the edges of the ruffle because the sleeves are going to be ruffled a little bit. So I'm hemming those edges first before I gather it. It's, like, kind of a weird pattern. It's not like what I would have expected from that kind of pattern, because, like, it's, like, straight on one edge, but then it's, like, curved on the other, but then you hem the straight edge, and then you gather the curved edge to shove into the sleeve. It looks very nice in the end, it does, but, like, I don't know, I thought that you would have, like, had to hem the curved edge and gather the straight edge. Oh well, it's easier to hem the straight edge rather than the curved edge. So yeah, that is me pinning it. Oh right, do you guys, like, how do you guys do, like, French seams, French hems, those things, those, like, rolled hems? Do you guys, like, iron it first and then use the needle and hem it, or do you guys hem it first and then iron it? Because, like, usually I pin it and then I hem it and then I iron it out, but, like, I have seen people who would iron it first, and I can kind of see the reason why they would do that, but at the same time, like, it's hard to iron with the pins in the way, you know? Like, you don't really get that really nice crisp edge, but I guess I could just take the pins out. But, like, it's easier to iron it after I've hemmed it, though. But then again, it'll be easier to hem if I've already ironed it. I don't know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have to take some pins from like my other pin cushion, the tomato one, because I don't usually use those pins because like they're sharp, but they're very small. So I like using the longer pins because it allows me to like hold more fabric and use less of it. I need to get more of them because I've been running out, but that's probably just because I have a lot scattered around the place. Like I have some left over on my mock-up bodice, I have some on the collar of a shirt that I didn't complete, and I also have some on a friend's old shirt because I told her that I was going to like help her adjust the shirt because I don't know why, she just has a very small figure, so even though she bought like the extra small shirt, it's still too big for her, so I have to like kind of make a few alterations for her, which I will do as soon as I'm finished this dress, which should be soon. I'm not done it yet, but I should be very, very close to finishing it. I hope. I really wanted to get this project over with. It is taking so long, it's taking forever. I want to put it on, I want to try it on already. But yeah, that is me doing the rolled hem, putting the pins back. What am I doing? I have no clue. This camera angle is horrible. I can't see what I'm doing. I think I'm readjusting the hem. Am I? I think so. Okay, I'm back to sewing. I should paint my sewing machine. Like, I could paint the green parts pink. I just realized that. Because I do have pink acrylic at home. So I could paint it as like another project. And I can paint like cute pretty flowers on it or something. And decorate it. Even though it's like a very old and broken machine that I'll probably have to like switch out soon. Because like, I don't know why, like whenever I do the zigzag stitch, it keeps on like, there's something wrong with the calibration of the needle, so it keeps on like hitting the metal parts underneath, and I have to like take the metal parts out and then readjust it. Kind of, not really though, because it's like kind of fixed in place and there's only like one way you can put it back in, but like I still have to do it just to like get the needle out. It's very confusing. But yeah, I should probably get a new sewing machine. One day, hopefully. I also want a serger. There's a lot of sewing things that I want, but like sergers and sewing machines are so expensive. I did see this one sewing machine on Amazon that was really, really cute. It was mostly cute just because it had flowers on it. But like not many stitches, but then again I don't really use any of the decorative stitches other than like the that one stitch that looks kind of like it'll be like a serged hem, but then again I don't even use that most of the time because zigzag stitches exist. Anyways, I am pinning more stuff together. What am I pinning? And now I am sewing it all, I think. Oh, wait, why was I pinning it? I think I'm doing like the basting stitch to gather in the end. Yeah. And there's also like something wrong with the tension in my sewing machine. So whenever I put the tension down, like I swear the tension was at the very bottom. It was like at 2 or something. It still gathers the fabric ever so slightly. So I can't really use the largest stitch unless I really want to like accidentally gather. Oh well. Anyways, I am now finding like the middle, the center, and the quarter pieces of the shoulder strap so I can gather it evenly. Yeah. There's like this, I'm doing this in a very special kind of way. So I would like gather the ruffle, I would stitch it on the inside seam of one of the side seams of the shoulder strap. I am going to do another zigzag stitch over top, I'm pretty sure, to keep it from fraying and to add extra insurance. And then I will flip that seam inside, flip the seam over, flip like the other half of the shoulder strap over top of it, and then I'm going to do a straight stitch down the seam on the top, so that way it looks pretty on the top, but I know that it won't come off in the bottom, so that way I don't have to like ensure that the top and the bottom both catch. If that kind of makes sense? I don't think that made sense. Just like watch, I suppose. That is me and my horrible demonstration. It was sped up so you guys probably couldn't see clearly. If you guys slow down, you guys can probably tell what I was trying to do. But yeah. So I am pinning it, gathering it. Yeah, I like to gather from like one side of the middle and then gather from the other side of the middle. I don't know, I just find that easier instead of gathering from just one side. Especially when I was working on like the skirt. I'll save the skirt section for the skirt section. So yeah. My desk is an absolute mess, I just realized. Jeez, I should really clean it up soon. Like, I've got papers lying everywhere, scraps of fabric lying everywhere. I have my threads all tossed to the side. Yeah, I'm thinking of getting like a special garbage can, like a mini garbage can just for my threads, because like I end up with a lot of stray threads whenever I sew, and I know it's like a waste, but like, I don't know, why do I do that? Why? I should stop wasting my thread. Like, I know it was only like $1.50 at the dollar store, but like I should stop wasting my thread. I could be like, I could be using it for other projects. But yeah, okay. So I am stitching, pinning. Not pinning. I'm taking out the pins as I stitch and putting them back on my hand. I should make myself a new mask. I don't like that mask. It's like, first off, it's black and I don't really like the color. It feels a bit boring and bland. I want to make it something more colorful. And I really don't like that like branding off the side. I didn't realize it was so noticeable in these videos. So yeah, I'm thinking of making a new mask soon. Maybe with like the plaid pattern as well. And yeah, here is me showing how I'm going to like pin it all together. But yeah, back to the mask. I don't like it because it's too big as well. It's very comfortable and it doesn't like fog up my glasses like other masks do. But I'm thinking of just making a new one at this point. I should decorate it with like fabric flowers or something. But yeah, that is me pinning. Alright, do you guys like pinning like horizontally, like right next to the seam? Or do you guys like pinning like, you know, that'd be vertically. Do you guys like pinning vertically right next to the seam? Or do you guys like pinning horizontally? So like it's like perpendicular to the seam. Because I've seen some people pinning horizontally, and I don't know, I'm just always so worried that like the fabric is going to shift if I do that. But at the same time, it would cause like less wrinkles, less of the fabric scrunching up. Because if it scrunches up as I'm pinning, then well, I have to like technically re-pin everything else. And I'm re-threading the bobbin again. Oh geez. Yeah. I would thread the bobbin up fully, but like usually I do it only to like the halfway point, maybe the 3/4 point, because my machine does not like it when it's too full. It just doesn't work when it's too full. It's really stupid. Yeah, this is another reason why I'm thinking of getting a new machine. But like, it's not that bad. It's fine as long as I'm not doing like a pretty seam that's going to be seen on the outside. And it's fine unless I'm doing like a basting stitch for like a huge portion that I have to gather. Yeah. Oh yeah, here. Oh, I made this sleeve and the back piece in one day. I am so productive. But yeah, that is me doing the sleeve and the back piece. Because I cut out the lining for the back piece the other day. Yesterday. The day before this. Yeah, I think I was planning on doing the back panel first, but then I remember that like I have to attach the sleeves in between the two lining fabrics, like between the outer fabric and the lining fabric, so I had to do the sleeve first before I did anything else. So yeah. I think I'm like repinning the outside layer because the pins were on the wrong side, because I decided that I didn't like that side and I like the other side better. Oh, the lighting is so weird. I don't know why the lighting keeps on shifting, because like there isn't any bright flashing lights outside or anything. I think it's just because of my phone or something, because I am recording on my phone. But yeah, anyways, we are lining it all, I think. Oh yeah, I was trying to decide where I should put the back panel, because where I should put the sleeve, pardon me. Because like the back panel is going to be sheared, so it's going to be gathered up, so I wasn't sure where I should put the sleeves. But yeah, I think I decided to just do it like 3 inches from the middle on each side. Because like I did see a tutorial, kind of a tutorial? Not really a tutorial, more like another video of someone who was like making this bodice. I was actually kind of like following their steps, kind of, but not really. Just like roughly. So yeah, they said to like do it 3 inches from the middle, but then again, I have no clue what they use for that bodice pattern. Because like my bodice pattern is probably different from theirs. So yeah, now I am pinning the sleeves in place, I'm pretty sure. I'm pinning it at like the top edge where I'm going to stitch. I'm going to pin it in the middle as well, so it doesn't shift around. I'm also making sure that I pin it the right way and I didn't like accidentally flip the sleeves over. Because like I do want like the rolled hem to be on the bottom so no one sees it. But then again, it looks pretty either way, so it doesn't really matter all that much. So yeah, now I am pinning the top of the lining and the bodice, and I'm probably gonna stitch along that line, maybe zigzag stitch around it. I can't remember what I did. I think I zigzag stitched around it and then cut off like the excess fabric. So yeah. More pinning, more pinning. I think that's just me adjusting the straps to make sure that they are in place nicely. Yeah, I cut out the straps and the ruffles specifically so that it would look very symmetrical. It'll look like it was copy and pasted from one side to the other. I realized I've been like doing that a lot with this project. Like the skirt looks like it's copy and pasted, the bodice looks like it's copy and pasted, and even the back panel, it looks like it's copy and pasted from one half to the other. I hope it turns out okay though in the end. Cause like the pattern itself clashes a bit, so I have to like be careful when I'm cutting it to make sure like, cause the thing is, the stripes going one way are darker than the stripes going the other way, so I have to be very careful when I'm cutting it to make sure like it doesn't like clash with each other and doesn't like get in the way, and it still looks kind of cohesive in the end. And I know I'm worrying a lot about like a sundress that I'm going to wear like once or something, but like my friends have kind of invited me over to go to like a cafe and then maybe go to the beach afterwards. So like I want to wear this dress to the beach because I don't plan on swimming because it's an outdoor beach and I don't like bugs. But like I'm planning on having like, I don't know, a small picnic there or something. So yeah, I want to like look nice, you know? I want to look pretty. So yeah. that is me, I think, adjusting the seams. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had to adjust one shoulder quite a bit because I kept on stitching it on like crooked, which is very annoying. Like I had to redo it like 5 or 6 times at the very least. So I think that's probably why it took me so long. Because like I am a perfectionist, so once it was like crooked a little bit, I had to like seam rip it. I had to like redo the entire thing. Because otherwise it's going to annoy me and irritate me forever and ever and ever. Yeah, I think I'm done with it now, mostly. Okay, I'm now sewing the back channels, and I'm gonna add the elastics later. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and like and subscribe if you guys want to join me on my journey as I finally complete this project.